Okay, let's look at how to hide rows, columns and worksheets. We'll start with columns. We've got a worksheet open here with rather a lot of data in it. And it can be useful to hide some of that information, either so people can't see it or just to make comparing different bits of information easier. For example, if we want to compare Cumbria to Yorkshire information, then we can hide the information in between to make that a little bit easier. What we have to do is select the whole column of the ones that we want to delete. So for example, if I click on the column selector, the L letter here, I can then do Format, drop down to Column because I'm working with a column, and then across to Hide. And you can see that column has now been hidden. Now the only way of getting that column back is to select the columns either side of it, in this case the K and the M column. So I'm going to click and drag across the row selectors. So I'll click and drag across the row column selectors to select both those columns at the same time. And then Format, drop down to Column, and across this time to Unhide. And the L column has reappeared. So I originally said that we were going to compare Cumbria to Yorkshire, so we can hide all the columns in between. So we'll do this by clicking and dragging the column selectors, in this case L, dragging across all the way to Lancashire. Let go of the mouse button and then Format, drop down to Column and Hide. All those columns have now been hidden, and I can easily compare sales in Cumbria to sales in Yorkshire. Remember, to get them back, you've got to select either side. You've got to select both two columns. You can't just select one. You can't do that. You've got to do both. Either side of the hidden columns, and then Format, Column, Unhide. And they're all unhidden. We can do exactly the same with the rows. If we want to hide some of the weekly total, some of the weekly sales, we can just use the row selector to select the columns we want to, the rows we want to hide, and then Format, this time Row, and then Hide. And those rows have been hidden. Now you can also do both those operations, hide and unhide, with the rows and the columns by using the right mouse click on the selectors. In this case, the row selectors. So I've got the two rows either side of the hidden ones selected, and then right click and do unhide. And there's our rows back. That's hide and show rows and columns. We can do the same feat on the worksheets. You can see we've got 3 worksheets available here. I want to hide 2007 and 2008. So I'll select 2008 first and then do Format. This time we're going to use Sheet and Hide. And the sheet's hidden. Try that again with 2007. So you select the worksheet that you want to hide, then Format, Sheet, Hide. Gone. Now getting those worksheets back is a little bit easier than it is with the columns and rows. Let's try it. We do Format, drop down to Sheet, across to Unhide. So far we're exactly the same, except that we haven't needed to highlight the worksheets either side, because when we click on Unhide now, we get a useful dialog box up that shows us all the worksheets that are hidden, and we just simply select the ones that we want to unhide and then OK. And there it's back again. Try that again to unhide. Format, Sheet, Unhide. Select the sheet that you want to unhide, click on OK, and there it's back again.